Buongiorno from our home in Sicily. We're going to take you to some of the places we hang out to get some coffee and also see the great variety of takeout foods we have to choose from. We're going to go to the flower shop and basically come and run around doing errands with us.
Today it's in the 80s and it's humid, and we went to Granita today and I got myself my monthly Granita, and today I had different flavors, didn't I?
Peach and mulberry.
Peach and mulberry. It was heavenly. I needed that little spike of sugar so I can be nice and fresh for the video today.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is one of the supermarkets that we frequent, 3 minutes from our house, super convenient, and they always have great takeout foods. Before we head over to the takeout area, I just want to give you a quick glimpse. The supermarket is great because it's got fruits and vegetables section, and you can get just about anything, food items as well as stuff for the house, the bathroom, and so forth. The great thing about our local supermarket is that they have takeaway food that is really delicious and homemade. Well, homemade by the chef over there. And there's always something breaded. That's zucchini and melanzane, eggplant. That's chicken. Usually has some fish. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Che cosa abbiamo oggi? Come si chiama questa?
Abbiamo cannelloni, abbiamo pasta al forno, un risotto con zucchine vegetariano e vegano.
Buono. Fatto tutto
Sì,
fatto.
prepariamo tutto qui.
Da ingrediente siciliano, vero?
Sì, tutto quello che vede qua.
E che cosa è il tuo preferito?
Per me il mio preferito è il cannellone, la pasta al forno.
Cannellone con carne, vero?
Certo, ragù, besciamella e grana.
There you go. Al, what are you gonna get?
I'm going to try the cannelloni.
Oh, something different.
Sì,
Sì,
ottimo.
un porzione per favore.
Ok, arriva. È una pasta fresca, non serve bollirla, non si deve bollire.
Solo mette in forno con...
Basta mettere una besciamella e un ragù leggermente più liquido.
E quanto minuti?
25 minuti a 180 gradi, 170 gradi.
And look how good it is. Posso?
Certo.
Now that looks amazing. Now let me tell you about this chicken, because I had this chicken the other day. He puts paprika ungherese o
Se è ungherese questo non te lo so dire.
Io sono ungherese e paprika è famoso. But anyway, he puts paprika on his chicken and that gives it a really nice flavor. Here's the patata al forno and then all these vegetables over here.
Peso, in modo che realmente paghi quello che ti prendi.
Yeah, you have to weigh.
Che un secondo...
So it's not like you have a plate and you pay. You have to...
Considera che un secondo con contorno più o meno scegliamo intorno alle 5 euro.
Like for instance, the pasta al forno is $3.99 per portion. You come here and you can get everything for the house, but it's super convenient to get some food ready-made. And this is the cannelloni pasta that you see. Now this place always has new products, and today we're featuring hamburger and hot dog. They also have a great meat section, and hey, there's a barbecue. Alfred and I were just talking about that. Why would anyone want to do this? Take pizza, takeout. This is Maria. Look how beautiful. She became a grandmother. Come chiama tua nipote?
Mia nipote si chiama Miriam.
Miriam, che bello, auguri.
Questa te la offro.
Grazie, crocchette di patata.
Crocchette di patata.
E che altra cosa abbiamo?
Caponata, patate, cotolette.
Cotolette di pollo.
Al forno. Poi vai qua, parmigiana.
Vedi, questa è pollo
Pollo al forno con le patate.
e come
Cosce di
chiama?
pollo al forno con le patate.
E due
Buono, e questa?
Parmigiana.
Parmigiano. E questa?
Tortellini, prosciutto, funghi e panna.
Funghi e pane, buono.
Casareccia alla norma
Famoso,
e le lasagne. Non possono mancare.
il classico lasagna. Grazie mille.
Ciao.
This is the other little place we like to come to that also has takeout foods. And it's actually a bakery. Fresh bread and look at the cookies. And she also makes some cakes. Between this place, which we call Maria's, but it's actually called what is called La Maison de Marie, the French name, and the supermarket, and Angela's, and Francesco's. If I don't want to cook, we are covered because they make really, really delicious food. And we like to spread our wealth around and visit different places. So today is Sunday, and we're having our coffee here at Maria, which really is La Maison de Marie.
It's located right by the pharmacy, right next door to the pharmacy in Vampileri, right? Mm-hmm. And I am having, well, it's a nice coffee. That's an iced Americano double espresso. We call it a Starbucks. I train everybody to make me what I call a Starbucks.
Everyone. Oh,
So-
we also go to Reitana's. We'll take you there next.
Yep.
This is Carmelo, and he had a child. Quanti anni?
Io, quanti
Figlio.
anni?
No, figlio. Tuo figlio.
Mio figlio 11 mesi.
11 mesi. Mamma mia, passato.
Vieni qua. Mettiti questo un po' per me.
Alright, Alfred is having
Ah, lo vestiamo già
his
direttamente faccio io?
Starbucks.
Cosa volevi fare tu?
I'm having my espresso lungo, and Alfred has his ice double Americano, and now it turned into a Starbucks coffee.
Ok.
Ta-da. Okay.
Call that a Starbucks here, Eszter.
If you're watching this after June 6th, we had a party here and we are just doing the preparations for it. And as we're running around to the different shops, we've been already to supermarkets. I've been 4 times, and I'm sure I'm going to go 2 more times before the party. Anyway, we ran into the nicest guy, an American, who was in Sicilian. Where was he from? Texas?
Cleveland,
Ohio,
Ohio.
and you knew that because of the baseball.
We're
What
talking
a nice
about the
guy.
baseball and the Browns. We're talking
That's
about
right.
the
Was
Browns.
his name Dennis? If you're watching, make sure you leave us a note because it was really nice meeting him, and I'm hoping we'll get together with him and his wife and his 9-year-old at the putting green and the driving range because apparently he's also a golfer. So thank you for stopping us and talking with us.
I wanted to just say that this young man who is a veteran, was stationed at SIG, just retired, was very impressive.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed again with his decor. He was a real gentleman, and as a diplomat, so to speak, representing U.S. military forces in Sicily.
A+.
Good job.
And he just moved to this area and he kept saying, well, I really like this area. I really love this area because we've got so many, we're basically in the suburbs of Catania, but we have so much to choose from in terms of supermarkets, markets, and things like that, and also golf, and well, the beach is 10-minute walk from here. So it's just a great spot.
You know, Eszter, you didn't really embellish the preparations for our party that much because it is a significant day in my view. I mean, besides D-Day, obviously, but it's your birthday, okay? And
It's not a big one, but you know what? I felt like I wanted to throw a party together for my friends and really a celebration of life. And actually, I got these napkins that say "Love Life." So
You know, the lady from the flower shop, today we went down there to shoot this video at the flower shop because I love that video just like she does. And she was putting the stuff in the car. She said to Eszter, and it was poignant, she said, "You're aging backwards." And you want to know something?
it's good old Sicilian living.
I think it's the Hungarian DNA combined with your
It's you, honey.
lifestyle,
It's
and
you.
it's
It's
totally
you.
gonna be me. Let's go see something else.
All right, honey, now come with me. We're going to pick out some flowers because it's that period and I want my party to have lots and lots of flowers. So come with me. Let's take a look at these over here.
Esther, I think you have enough to choose from. Honestly, there's like 10 million thousand of them over here. Let's go check and see. Let's go see what she's got. Hold on. It's the flower department as opposed to the plant department, as opposed to the fresh basil and herb department, as opposed to the another herb department. Esther, get one of those, I beg you.
Okay.
Come on, we need some color on our little herb department, please. Okay, get one of those.
What is this?
I don't know, but
One
you
of these
probably eat
days,
it.
I'm going to start growing some lettuce. Ooh, what do you think?
It's up to you.
Yes.
All right, so get one of those.
Definitely.
All right. Holy moly.
Al, you cannot overwater these. You cannot overwater.
No, I won't, except we probably will.
Oh, we
All
should
right.
show them our herb garden.
Yeah, we will. Okay. Decision, Esther.
Red,
Red,
white,
white,
that pink one.
pink one. How about some yellow?
Well, this one has a little bit
Oh,
of
okay,
yellow
that's
in it.
good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
3. You need
Let me
2
see.
more?
No, you know what? Let's do 4. Make it
4.
even.
You want to do 4?
Even Steven.
Why don't you do 5 to symbolize how many decades you've been alive?
Stop it. Buongiorno, look at this beautiful woman over here.
Ah, the best florist in
She's the
Sicily
best,
right here.
The best.
All right.
We come here every year.
All right.
Allora, mi serva. Che dici? Per fuori.
Sì,
1, 2, 3. Ok. E un'altra.
un altro di colore. O questo arancio oppure quello rosa.
You know, this lady who we've been doing business with for many years, she doesn't have just a green thumb. She has a green toenails, fingernails, hair, you name it. But not only does she have plants and herbs, she also has all sorts of trees that you can buy. Lemon trees, olive trees, mandarin trees, you name it, depending on the size you want. And it goes down about another, I would say, 40 yards. Okay, these people are really known for this stuff. But look how beautiful, huh? Wowza. These are the hanging plants, what I really don't like because they shed, you know. All right, S. Could you have her put her in the back seat?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. My 23-year-old car, diesel. I love it. All right. Amunini.
Our herb garden is turning out to be pretty nice this year. I just can't keep parsleys alive. Maybe that's some new growth. Now we're going to go to our other little hangout place. It's called Reitana. And why is it called Reitana? Because the family Reitana owns half this area. They have a great pizzeria over there. And we get our lupini beans back there. But this is where we like to come. Get 2 flavors, okay. And look, he has gelato. Yeah, of course he has. But look at the gelato. That is some professionally done gelato. And let's see the Granita. Buongiorno. There's meloni, pistachio, and it looks like mulberry. Buongiorno. And there's Fabio. Saluta tutti. Come stai?
Bene, bene, te come va, tutto bene?
Tutto bene. Che stai mangiando?
Ciao boss,
Boss.
arancino, pistacchio e Fanta.
Fantastico. Fantastico. And now we're going to have our normal What I love about this spot are all the green plants around us. Look at that. So it feels like you're sitting among nature. Solo acqua, sì. That is a thing of beauty.
So what flavors am I having today? Peach? Is this?
Peach and mulberry.
All right, this is Alfred's taste test. Peach and mulberry on an 80-degree day where you're like sugar deficient right here. Yum. Peach is delicious.
I know.
First time I've ever had peach like this.
We just finished up with a beautiful group of family from Massachusetts. It was so fun taking them around. Their ancestral home is Via Grande, Tre Castagni, Nicolosi, Zafferanetna, and Val Paso. So that was really fun. And really, this is the end of our May and late April tours, and we're going to be starting in June next week. But I got to tell you something about the Catania airport that I noticed going there probably half a dozen times just in the past 2 months. There's mega traffic going in and out. So that means there's a lot of people flying into Catania, which is good news.
Just give yourself plenty of time. Actually, the traffic has to do when you exit the airport, because they're doing construction there and they narrow it down. But I think the bigger controversy, is basically started when there was a big fire there several years back, and they closed it down for all that time in the heart of the tourist season. So the suggestion was made to take it out of the authorities that have it and put it into private hands, which everybody thought, oh, that's great, right? Finally, we'll get efficiency, all right? And now that's muddled down as normal. The politicians wanted to get involved, so that means you're running in mud. So something that looked like a great idea, privatize it with experts in the airport business, now is going like molasses, and that's unfortunate.
I got to tell you, actually the traffic goes in and out because there's only one road.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's not just the ones coming out. And by the way, another controversial thing is that they're building a big McDonald's right on the road into the airport. So
good Lord.
Oh, yeah. And some shops are going up there too, so lots of changes. But the traffic just continues to be worse and worse and worse.
Can I speak about another issue that's going to hit Sicily at some point in time?
Go for it.
What happened in Florence this week?
Oh.
Have you heard about this? Florence, okay? They're inundated with tourists. Not only that, but they're inundated with those B&B things, which have pushed out the locals out of the center of the town, because if you want a place, you're going to get more money with a B&B than you are renting the year around to a local, okay? So they passed a law this week. They've taken 103,000 B&Bs off the lists that can only be used for the residents. Now, what is it concerned Sicily for? Because it's like dominoes, really. You know, if one major tourist area is doing it, others will follow. So those of you who rent B&Bs, say starting in 2027, be very cognizant that the amount will be less. The amount of available bills could be less even in Sicily, for sure, in Florence, and also, I'm hearing, in Venice as well.
Well, the interesting thing, in last week's video, we talked about this, that in Catania, the fish market area is now being bought out by restaurants and B&Bs, and as Aurelius told us, that's just the cycle of tourism. So right now Catania is being inundated with a lot of tourists, and the businesses are buying out the traditional historic fishermen and vegetable places and so forth. So we'll see. You know, it's good for Sicily. I'm happy that finally some attention is being given to Sicily, and it's so well deserved, but I still, in the back of my mind, hope that it remains as serene and as, let's say, in another century as it was for so long. I still have this hope that it remains untouched by tourists, but unfortunately that may not be true.
Let me ask you one question, okay? Because I have my answer.
Well, Taormina is crazy. Taormina,
if you
like
had
Catania,
to pick one area, say you're coming to Sicily for the first time, and you're stressed out by high prices in the States, by the stress of everyday living in the States, and you want to come to Sicily just to rest, relaxate, and rejuvenate yourself, what one place, not 21, one place would you pick above all?
our area.
Our area?
Arcitrezza, Castello, Catena. You know, let me show you what we have here. You know, we're still in the suburbs. Even though the city of Catania is over there, it's still, you know, the word I wanted to use earlier is untouched. I hope that Sicily becomes untouched and by all these tourists, but if you're choosing to come to a more quieter and less tourist area, for sure, and also Aceriale.
You know, Eszter, I think I agree with you 100%. I think cerebral existence in Sicily, where you can look at the colors. You know, every day I look at the colors of the trees and grass and so forth. I find 7 or 8 different colors, distinct colors of greens, browns, yellows, and then when the flowers come up, even more. And let me ask you a follow-up.
Yes.
Can I do that,
Yes.
Madam Journalist? What would be your second cerebral, relaxing area?
Well,
that
it's funny you should ask me that because
Okay.
we're going there next week, Castellamare del Golfo. You know, I love Palermo. I love that whole area. But Castellamare del Golfo is outside the city and it's close enough to places like Erice, like San Vito Lo Capo, like Segesta, and it's just a great town. But that town too, when we first started going there 10 years ago, it wasn't as busy, and now a lot of tourists are discovering Castellamare del Golfo as well. A lot of New Yorkers, because a lot of people from Castellamare went to New York. But I would say that's a great town, and it is the base. It happens to be the base of our June tour for that exact reason, because it's still, you wake up in the morning, the fishermen are coming in with their catch, and there's just something so quintessential, that's the word I want to use, about that area.
I like that. That's a good, that would have been my second one, but I'm going to give you a 2A if I possibly can.
Go for it.
I like Shaka, which is not too far away. It's 9 away, maybe 30 minutes maximum from Castellamare del Golfo. And that's another cerebral place, replete with history, great ceramic. If you like ceramics, that's a great place. And that old guy that was in my books that used to play the
He was in 2 of our videos.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know if he's still
I wonder
there.
if he's still around too.
I know. Guarda questa salmone. Amazing. There it is, my birthday cake. Grazie.
Why? So we have to sing.
And this is gonna be
Happy
funny.
birthday.
See.
There you go.
You know, what I wanted to say is that we've empowered greatly our Yumi and Sicily website online, www.yumiandsicily.com. We've made it a repository now for a lot of things besides our videos. Of course, our videos, but also other things besides that. For example, our merchandise. Our merchandise line is growing. You ought to check it out. T-shirts, you name it, in large sizes and a variety of colors. And the second thing is, it's now a repository for all my books as well. As you know, I'm working on 2 more books to come out
It's
this
incredible.
Christmas. So
Ching
kinda like
ching.
So
My little writing machine.
there we
Ching
go.
ching.
There we go.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you are having a great day wherever you're watching, and we'll see you in another video. I'll be in Castellamare, so who knows what we'll bring.
God bless you and se benediga.